Hey Taurus, it is so windy outside, so if you hear a weird howling sound, that would be the wind trying to blow the house down. So, I've pre-shuffled your cards and already pulled them, and what I've found happening here is that you have had a tower moment, something that's made you feel like everything's basically set on flames and crumbling. The tower moment is not fun. It's not funny. It's not easy. It is uncomfortable. It is depressing. It can be. And the good news is that you have adjacent to it the Ten of Cups, which is a complete reversal of the tower. So you've got the tower here, which is like a funneling down to a, I guess, ground zero. But then you have the Ten of Cups as well, which is an ascent back up, an emotionally driven, I should say, ascent. So that's a far stretch to go. You know, it can feel like, how the hell am I going to get there? How the hell am I going to go from here to here? You know, and I can tell you what's come up in the reading is that you've got the World present as well. Queen of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. So there's this lack of support that you may be feeling right now coming out of this experience. And what it looks like from the surrounding cards is that there was the end to a relationship. You've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, which shows a lack of emotional options. It always depicts to me the end of a relationship. Then you've got the Empress, also in reverse. And the Empress, to me, it's cloaked in green. I mean, it's all heart chakra energy. It's love, it's fertility, it's growth and abundance. And what I'm seeing is the loss of this person. Whoever this person was in your life that represented all of those things to you, they are no longer present in your life. I think that's what brought on the tower experience for you. However, the Six of Wands in reverse shows that there was a period of time where there was, it's like your passion turned on you and you were almost impaled by it. I think that this person, who could be an earth sign actually, the Empress, represented something to you that you didn't feel like you had in yourself. So you allowed yourself to go through a lot of brutal emotional pain, hoping to keep all of those things that you're getting from that person. The Queen of Wands in reverse is also that same person. It has the same quality to it. It's the feminine aspect of creativity, of passion in action. Next to the Moon. So the Moon depicts secrets, things hidden in plain sight, but there's a revelation through it. There's emotional awakening through gaining this information, through exploring the secret, examining what that secret holds, the illusions that may have been present within the situation. Now, the world is here, and the world integrates that green into itself, you know? So there's a foundational orb that you're sitting on. But you're only able to sit on that when you can integrate all of the experiences that you've had to kind of round out, if you want to say, who you are and what you want to present to the world itself. So what I was feeling here before I started doing this reading, I did a quick meditation, and I kept getting this feeling that there's something of value, an inherent gift or talent that you have that needs to be placed into the hands of the public. And the rejection that is left over from this tower moment, from the end of this relationship, it is holding you back from doing what you are here to do with your spirit or God or whatever given gifts. So what I'm seeing, I asked for the key to what you could keep in mind, or actions that you can take to integrate so that you can present your work to the world or present yourself to the world in some way. You may be a creative. I have a feeling this person is a writer, or you may be an artist of some sort, but there is something that you have been building for a while. I don't know if it's a screenplay you're writing or a body of work, paintings, a new business, but something you've been working on for a while, you've allowed to become delayed because of this rejection that you have felt. I feel in the Four of Wands here that there's a sense of teamwork that you were able to cultivate in this relationship. And the loss of this relationship is making you feel like you can't trust people anymore, or making you feel like any pursuit of a goal that you have, which incorporates or has something to do with teamwork on some level, is something that you are inherently not wanting to go near right now. The card that I pulled for what you could do or think about in order to move forward towards your Ten of Cups, which is here, is the Seven of Coins. So the Seven of Coins is having your... It's also a card of options, just like the Seven of Cups, but it's more options as far as on the material plane, right? The cups are more relationships, emotions, love, self-worth, all of that. But this is more on the material plane. It's more tangible things. But it's all of that same green energy that is present in the Empress, who's reversed. This is the loss of the loved one, or the parting of an energy from your life that was fertile. Now, this is the key to the whole thing right here, because what you need to see is that all of those things that you got to learn about yourself when you were in this relationship, all of the aspects of yourself that got to kind of have their time in the light, they're within you. You see this as a solitary person here who is holding all of these blossoming coins, or these blossoms really, and he's happy. He's kind of collecting everything that he has worked towards nurturing and tending to and growing. And the key here is that remembering what you found out about yourself in this relationship, those are aspects of you that already exist within. And that's what we forget sometimes. I've been guilty of this. When somebody leaves our life, we tend to think that those great things we saw about ourselves within the relationship leave with that person, which is not true. These things forever exist within us. It's just hard to remember that when we're in this. You know? It's hard to remember much when we're in this, to be quite honest. But it's there. So that's the advice moving forward. The way to get to your 10 of Cups is to remember that you have all of this within you. That you have so many options. And when you remember this and you put yourself out there to the world, you put your creations out there, you put everything that you've tended to and you've grown creatively, professionally, interpersonally, when you tend to that and you honor all of those little blossoms that you've grown, that's what's going to get you towards the 10 of Cups. And now I know it's hard to believe that you can go from this to this, but you see the funneling down here, and you see this, right? That's also part of it. But then there's this ascent down here, and it's the equal opposite, right? Because for everything that exists has an equal opposite, and the equal opposite of that is this, and that's attainable for you. That's here in the reading. That's believing that it's possible. And the way you do that is to honor all of those things inside of yourself that relationship allowed you to see. And then you integrate it. You integrate it into your foundation. And then you're able to be free and exposed to the world. You're able to share your creations with vulnerability. You dig? All right, Taurus. That's all I got for you. So many blessings for you. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can see all that information in the description box below. And I wish you a happy April. I'll see you in May, Taurus.